I hate to get a little negative today, but we're going to get a little negative to get a lot of positive. We're going to get a little negative to get a lot of positive. What do I mean by that? Let's talk about being in a slump. I realize you're all on eastonuniversity.com and nobody's in a slump. I get it. I'm with you 100%. Maybe you've been in a slump before. Hopefully you're not in one right now, but who wants to unmute themselves and say what it feels like? If you've been in a slump before, you don't have to say you're in one right now. What does it feel like to be in a sales slump? Can somebody unmute yourself and tell us what it feels like?
Not good.
Not good. When you say not good, can you or anybody else give me a specific example of what it feels like to be in a sales slump a little bit more than not good?
Hey Matt, when I have a series of prospects who say no, so maybe I get maybe 3 or 4 no's in a row, and I feel really despondent, and I feel like just down in the dumps.
Me too. Me too, right? You feel like you're just getting punched in the face. You feel like everything is not going your way, and we start to worry. In terms of worrying, what do we worry about when we're in a sales slump? Guys, somebody unmute yourself. I realize you're not in a slump, but if you were to be in a slump, okay, if you had a friend, I got a friend who's in a sales slump, what would your friend be worrying about, or what would you worry about? What do we worry about?
Income.
Income. I heard income. Yes. Results.
Numbers.
What about leadership breathing down your throat?
Leadership breathing down our throat. I'm going to say it because nobody else is saying it. Getting fired, right? The unemployment. That's kind of what we worry about. Now let me ask you guys this. Who do we blame, okay? Who do we blame when we're in a slump?
Ourselves.
We blame ourselves. I like that. Who else do we blame? Say again.
The customer.
The customers. I like that. I'll throw. Go ahead, BJ. Go.
My product.
Your product, your service, your solution. Management, the economy, our competitors. Okay. Do worrying and blame help the situation?
No.
Okay.
Not at all.
Not at all. Good. We're level setting, right? Let's see if we can improve some of this. So we now know what we do. We know how it feels. It feels like garbage. Okay. We know what we worry about. We worry about getting fired. We worry about leadership. We worry about our numbers. We worry about our income. We worry about our family. We worry about our security. Who do we blame? We blame ourselves. We blame our company. We blame our competitor. We blame the economy. Okay. Let's flip this coin on it. And worrying and blaming don't help. Let's flip this coin on its head. What does it feel like to get out of a slump?
Amazing.
Amazing. You say again?
Refreshing.
Refreshing. Feels, yeah, go ahead. Ty, go ahead.
Relief.
Relief.
Extreme confidence.
Hell yeah. Extreme confidence. And then this happens. Does this look familiar to anybody? Man, I'm kicking ass. I'm not kicking ass. Man, I'm doing awesome. This is now, if I worked for Pfizer or Moderna or I don't know, Johnson & Johnson, any of those pharmaceutical companies that sell heart medications, okay, I would probably not be having this conversation with you guys because it behooves the pharmaceutical companies and the cardiologists of the world. They are retiring at beachfront property due to all the salespeople that have to live through this crap, right? Because it's not good for our heart. It's not good for our emotions. It's not good for our family. It's not good for our ability to plan. One day mom's up and top of the world and mom's buying everybody new rollerblades and motorbikes. The next day mom is like, you're gonna have to live with a peanut butter and jelly sandwich. It's doom and gloom. We're salespeople, right? We are the highest of the highs and the lowest of the lows, okay? So let's talk a little bit about slumps and then this never-ending up-down cycle, and let's figure out how do we avoid slumps themselves, and then how do we avoid cycles. Cool? I'm going to give you guys some ideas right now, and then if you guys have anything you want to add to this list, I'm game. This is money. This is security. And this is a lot cheaper than therapy. Hi, best friends. Welcome to group therapy, right? Because this is what the world we have to live in. Okay, so let me give you some of my ideas that have helped me along the way and have helped other people that I've mentored and coached. And I want them to help you guys. Number one, set bigger goals. And I am not saying that because I'm some guru and I believe in The Secret. I bought the book, by the way. I bought every book. I bought the book, The Secret, Focus, money in my mailbox, money in my mailbox. No money showed up in my mailbox. So I did the secret thing wrong. I'm not telling you to set bigger goals because you're going to manifest bigger things. What I am telling you is when you set bigger goals, sometimes that leads to motivation. And here's what I mean by that. If you're in a slump right now, it could be that the goals you had set for yourself weren't big enough to really fire up your engines, to really get your juices flowing. And so you kind of like half-assed it, if you will, right? And I'm not putting all the blame on you. I'm just saying, typically for me, I can speak for myself, when my goals aren't big enough, it's not as easy to get out of bed, right? As Derek, he's worked with a lot of champions in fighting and mixed martial arts. It's actually more difficult when you become the world champion because now that goal isn't there, right? Same way a lot of kids that play basketball, they make it to the NBA, they don't train as hard. They don't go because the goals, they're already there. They don't have any goals, okay? So number one, set bigger goals. This is going to help you avoid slumps. I'd rather miss on a bigger goal than miss on, I just want to make plan. I just want to make my quota. Okay, let's get down into dirty here. When you're in a slump, the next thing you need to do is set a clear plan of action for each day. We have been through the Easton University daily goal sheets. I am not pushing that on you. That's my religion. I'm not pushing my religion on you, okay? Try it. You might like it, right? Writing down your goals every day as if they've already occurred. The next section of that sheet is your daily activities, okay? It's right there in your Easton University portal. Make your own goal sheet. This is going to help you prevent slumps because here's the thing about a slump. We don't see it coming. Nobody is like, psh, Derek, in October, it's really going to suck for you. So if Derek is doing the things that Derek needs to do every single day, October comes and goes and we avoid the slump. Okay, the next thing, and this is what every single person in sales, everybody across the board makes this mistake, and why I'm so glad you guys are on Eastern University, because we talk about the stuff that nobody else talks about. And that is this. If you are in a slump, you need to focus 85% of your efforts on prospecting and 15% on follow-up. And it's actually, bloop, bloop, it's wrong, right? It's like that episode of South Park where Carmen calls in, the food pyramid's upside down, right? The food pyramid is upside down, guys. When you're in a slump, what do you focus on? 85%. I got to close these deals. I got to close these deals or I'm going to get fired. If I don't close these deals, I'm going to get fired, okay? And 15%, if that, on I have to find some new deals. Your food pyramid is upside down, okay? You don't need more than 15% of your day to follow up skillfully on all the deals you have in your pipeline. I don't care how many deals you have, okay? 15% of your time, if you're in a slump, needs to be on closing and follow-up. Am I saying ignore your prospects? Hell no. What I am saying is don't sit around thinking, is this a good time to call Andre? Is it too late to call Andre? Is it too early to call Andre? Ooh, I just got to really polish this email up for Andre, right? No. Boom. Hey, Andre, Matt Easton over here at Easton University. Calling to see if it makes sense to get your people on the sales coaching so we can take the team from 17 million in annual revenue to 23 million. I'm on my mobile, 720-660-3202. I don't need to prep for that. I don't need to plan for that. Shows up on my calendar. Boom, I'm following up. The rest of my day is spent prospecting, okay? Guess what? When you're not in a slump, do this same formula, okay? But especially when you're in a slump, don't have your food pyramid upside down. Captain Crunch and Lucky Charms, no matter what the Board of Health says, is not where you need to be, okay? You need to be eating good, solid, healthy, wholesome food, not cereal. Their food pyramid is upside down, and so is yours. The next thing I need you to do is train every day on new skills. When we are in a slump, what is the last thing that we do? The last thing that we do is train, okay? Derek can tell you this, having worked with fighters. Any fighter that is losing needs to work on their skills, okay? Not work on crying, not work on blaming, not work on just really trying really hard. How do we get more skillful? So every single day, get on your eastonuniversity.com portal. Think, just take a moment and ruminate. Think about how can I get better? What do I need to work on? Where do I need to polish? Now, thinking and training about your skills is not placing blame on yourself and is not worrying. We make that mistake a lot, don't we? We think, oh, I'm focusing on getting better, and all I'm focusing on is what's going wrong. You're not focusing on what's going wrong. You're focusing on what do I need to do differently? What are some new skills? How do I sharpen myself? Okay? Don't stop to take pictures. This is a huge mistake that we all make, especially in a slump. Our sales go like this. We close a deal. What do? Yo, BJ, what's up, my man? Damn, Matt, you sound good. Hell yeah, I sound good. I just closed a monster deal, my brother from another mother. You want to go get a smoothie? Right? And it's like smoothie time. It's cappuccino time. It's frappuccino time. Let's all go to Benihana's. Daddy closed a deal. Hell's to the no. I am not telling you not to celebrate your wins, okay? But when you are in a slump, momentum is a little spark. Like if you ever watch Survivor, what's the most important skill on that show? Make fire, okay? What do they do when they get a little spark? They blow on that son of a gun and they babysit it and they let that turn into a big blaze. You guys are getting little sparks with a deal and you're like, oh, I feel better. Oh my God, the Friday call with my regional managers, it's gonna be better because I can tell them I closed a deal. And you end up taking the whole rest of the damn day off. If not completely, mentally in your head, you check out. You need to be, cool, that's a win, that was expected. Next, cool, that's a win, that was expected. Don't stop to take pictures. Along those same lines, I'm gonna throw in a bonus in that one, okay? Give yourself advice. Here's what I mean by that. And I guarantee you, if you guys think about this, you'll be like, holy crap, Matt was right. If you're in a slump, the voice in your head is like, I'm gonna get fired. This is the worst thing that ever happened to me. My company sucks. The economy sucks. It's all going to hell. Yet if a friend that worked your same job in your same situation called you and was like, Matt, man, I'm really stressed out. What would be the advice that you would give that friend? It would be totally different probably than the voice in you would not, oh my God, it sucks. Your competition's terrible. You're going to get fired. You'd be like, brother, dude, just calm down, right? Get a plan, focus a plan, okay? Put all that stuff in the rear view. Here's what I want you to do, man. Okay, let's cancel hanging out this weekend. I want you to spend this weekend coming up with a strategy, and then next week, dude, just do the dials. Just get your, you're gonna get through this. It's amazing how we show so much love and support to our friends and people that come to us with their problems, yet when we come to ourselves with our problems, we give ourselves terrible advice, right? We literally lay in bed. So don't stop to take pictures and give yourself the same advice that you would give somebody else, okay? Here's the last couple pieces on this. Set effort-based expectations and not outcome-based expectations. When we get in a slump, we're like, holy crap, I better close 4 deals before the end of the month. That is an outcome-based expectation. You don't control the outcome. The outcome, you can influence the outcome, but you can't control it. What can you control? 100% you can control your effort. So if you're in a slump, if we were doing a one-on-one, I would say, we are not setting any goals around deals we're gonna close. Nope, we're in a slump. We're gonna set effort-based expectations. I expect you to make 80 calls a day. I expect you to hit all your follow-up every day. I expect you to reach out to 5 new contacts outside of your network every single day. We're gonna set these goals until we're out of the slump. We're gonna dig ourselves out of this hole by following our expectations and not outcomes, okay? Last little piece here, set bigger goals, okay? Wait a minute, Matt, you're repeating yourself. I am, but there's a different reason why you wanna set bigger goals. If I asked you right now, okay, just hear me out here. Think about wherever you are. Think about 1 block away from where you are. And we're standing outside of wherever you are, and I say, you've got to get 1 block. As fast as you can, get to the other side of the block. You would run your tail off. I did pretty good, okay? But what if I told you, I want you to get to the other side of town as fast as you can go? You would go, huh, You know what? I need to call an Uber. Well, Uber Black will show. You know what? Better yet, I'll just get in my own damn car and I'll drive. Better yet, I'll run how much are we? I'll give you 100 grand if you get across town real quick. I'll speed. Okay? When we set bigger goals, guess what ends up happening? When you stop thinking about how to get to the other side of the block and start thinking about how to get to the other side of town, you start to get real clever. You start to get really creative. I've had students that figured this out. I gave them this exact same advice. I said, think bigger. Set bigger goals. Well, we're really struggling right now. We're about to go out of business. What do you need to sell? Need to sell 1.2 million this year. Okay, let's set the goal for 10 million. And I realized, again, I bought the book, The Secret. It didn't work. I'm not saying 10 million, 10 million, 10 million, because 10 million is going to show up in their bank account. But when they started thinking about 10 million instead of 1 million, they started to go, well, wait a minute, there would be no way for me to call enough prospects to make 10 million, so that wouldn't work. Is there even a way to make, I mean, shoot, I would have to talk to every business owner in Charlotte, North Carolina all at the same time. That's not possible unless I gave a talk at the North Carolina Chamber of Commerce. Ding! Chamber of Commerce. Hey, my name's Drew. We run a marketing agency. I would love to give a talk to everybody there at the Chamber of Commerce. This would be very valuable to them, whether they did business with us or not. There's some things that small business owners in Charlotte aren't aware of. Bang, deal, bang, deal, bang, deal. Man, I love your talk. Right? Is there any way we can videotape it? Abso-freaking-lutely you can videotape it. When you set bigger goals, you start to think outside of your traditional box. And I am totally okay with that. Right? That's how we evolve, okay? So follow your process, trust your process. When you are in a slump, set bigger goals. Why? It's going to motivate you. It's going to give you that juice. It's going to give you that adrenaline starting every day. Create a clear plan of action for each day. Focus 85% of your time on prospecting, 15% of your time on follow-up, okay? Train every day, learn new skills. That is not blame every day, cry every day. Training and blaming are two different things. Don't stop to take pictures. When you start winning, which you will, okay? I'm just telling you right now, you're going to win. Don't stop to take pictures. Also, if you're going to give yourself advice, give yourself the same advice you would give your best friend, that calm, cool, collected advice, or shut the hell up and don't talk to yourself. Because most of the time when we talk to ourselves, it is Nancy negative, okay? It doesn't work. It's not good. It's not healthy talk. Okay, set effort-based, not outcome-based expectations. You lock in on your effort. And then again, set bigger goals because you're going to figure out some different ways to achieve things. You're going to come up with some different stuff, okay? What do you guys have on this? What's some ideas that you have? What questions can I answer for you on getting out of these slumps, avoiding these patterns? If you work in sales and you need to make twice as much money as you do right now to really enjoy your life, you've really only got 3 options. Option number 1, you can continue to work your butt off in the job you have right now, hoping for some sort of miracle to happen, where you start taking home double the money while doing things the exact same way you do them right now. That's pretty unlikely. Or option number 2, you can look for another job at a totally different company, hoping you're gonna catch some sort of once-in-a-lifetime wave where sales just seem to flow your way. All right, again, highly unlikely, and we both know waves in sales, well, they don't last very long. Or option number 3, you can click the button here and get instant access to a simple, straightforward sales process that will help you take home twice as much money as you do right now while putting in far less effort than you do today. My name's Matt Easton. I'm the founder of Easton University, the most effective sales coaching system in the world. If you click the button, you're going to see how our interactive sales coaching portal and weekly live coaching sessions with me will help you double your income within 60 days. Easton University is more than an interactive sales coaching portal. It's more than being able to ask me questions in a live setting every single week. It's your future, and you and your future are worth it. Click the button. I will see you on the other side. Your life is about to get a lot better. Click through now.